Alrighty guys, this is gonna be my first video where we play League of Legends and talk about a movie. Don't know how I'm gonna do it. Hey, comment below if you like this. Basically, also like and subscribe and all that good stuff. It's gonna be my second channel. Anyways, basically, I saw a movie called The Green Knight, and I watched the trailer. You know, like I literally watched it yesterday. I watched the trailer. I'm like, hey, this is gonna be a good movie. It's got a 7.7 on IMDb. While Jungle Cruise had like a 6.2 and Old had like a 6.0, right? And like, okay, so this is gonna be a good movie. Wait, hold on. But of course, before we get into it, you guys need to watch the trailer because this is what I saw. Roll the trailer because apparently it's copyright free. Anyways, so yeah, you know, looks like a great movie. Looks so good. Oh my god, I was wrong. I was wrong. That movie is complete trash unless you like understand the Green Knight lore and stuff like that and whatever else happens in it. I don't know, but basically that movie is complete trash. There's gonna be probably spoilers in this video, but yeah, I don't really care if there's spoilers or not. Basically, you know, it's called The Green Knight. You know, it's supposed to be about someone who goes around killing people and whatever and leveling up and then facing one big badass guy in the end. Also, I'm very spoiled because I only watch Marvel movies and those are always really good. So, you know, I'm like, okay, pretty cool, right? And the beginning, okay, I'm just
dangerous. I'm in.
in the beginning, I'm just watching it and I'm like, okay, I'm just getting it in. Like, there's this dude, he has lots of you know,
Minions have spawned.
bounce chicka wow, you know what I mean? And then okay, whatever. And then there's like magic. Okay, I understand there's magic in this. They're like calling upon gods, and you know, he's supposed to be a knight or something like that. And okay, you know, we're just getting into it. It kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones. I did like it. I didn't watch the end, trust me, I didn't watch the end, and I didn't really care. I don't have time for that, and I heard, you know, stuff about it. But basically, I should have played Jungle. This is way too hard. But basically, I'm gonna die a lot. Also, I don't really care about this game. It's kind of like eye candy. Yeah, it's like there's a ceremony and stuff like that, and eventually this dude, this green-looking dude, comes in, says, "What's up, dude? My name's Ivern." You know, he looks like Ivern, literally. And I'm like, okay. Oh, this is hard to play. I don't care. Oh yeah, I'm not laning next time I do this. I'm going back to the jungle. Jungle is so much easier. So wow, I can't play and talk. This is insanely hard. Whatever. I can talk now. Anyways. Anyways, so basically, what was I gonna say? Okay, cool. And then he's like, "Chop my head off." And then so they chop off Ivern's head off, and he's like, "I'm alive, haha." And it's like, okay, cool. And he says, "1 year, hunt me down," or something like that. And he's like, okay. So this knight is finally going on his adventure to go and hunt this guy down for whatever reason. And he goes and hunts him down. Also, there's a scene where like a bunch of kids are chasing him and like, yeah, sign my book or something. And then that's like sheep that comes across the like pathway with some herd. The scene was absolutely pointless because it didn't do anything, and also he's just like walking across like a field with his horse, and I was so confused, right? So I'm like, okay, what was the point of this scene? Like, was there any point? There was no point to it. And then, okay, sick. And then the next scene, he comes across this, like, I call him Frodo because he kind of looks like Frodo, and you know, he's doing a bunch of magic tricks and like, oh, look at my coin, oh, it's on my right hand, right? So basically he was doing the magic tricks. Eventually this guy actually it was like some kind of thief and tricks him. And you know, oh, by the way, this movie I laughed about 7 times. I was hoping basically throughout the whole movie, I was hoping something would happen. Ah, I don't care. Anyways. Well, anyways, so where was I? Yeah, he steals all his stuff. He basically ties him up, and yeah, they kind of like leave him, and it's like, okay, sick. So, but yeah, basically gets robbed. I think he has like some visions. I don't know what the hell is going on. By the way, the main character, so boring. He's like, I'll spoil it then. Basically, he becomes like a character in the end and shows emotion, but the whole time he's like, I'm a knight. I must do my duty. I must show my honor. The whole time it's just, yeah. Got him. The whole time. I can finally talk. He is a zombie. He just, by the way, anything bad that happens to him, he accepts it. A talking fox starts talking to him, he doesn't care. That's normal. I'm a knight. That's all he does. And anyways, he gets robbed. It's it's not even funny, and like he gets out of it and he bleeds a little and he faces some hardship, I guess. But other than that, I don't care if you have trees and leaves in the background. I can go outside and see that. They're so like, I'll get to the reviews after this game, by the way. Some of the positive ones pissed me off, but I'll get it to later. Was I supposed to go Sunder? I think I was. Ooh. But basically, he goes to this lake, and like, there's this girl. By the way, this movie doesn't make any sense at this point, because I always thought it was magic and tricks. Now it's just like hallucinogens. Basically, there's a girl who says, "What are you doing sleeping in my bed?" Kind of funny. I laughed twice at that point, because this Hobbit Frodo guy was. Oh, look at my Zyra, by the way. See?
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Hey, who cares? What was I saying? So he goes to the lake, sleeps in some girl's bed. She explains why I don't know what, I didn't really care what she's talking about. Basically though, she says, "Oh, my head is actually in the lake, and what you're seeing is not real. It's just an illusion," or something like that. And his face is like this. Okay. And then she goes and retrieves her head, which is a skull, because she's like dead, I guess. I don't know. And it doesn't even explain why she's like alive or anything. It's just after a day, she's like a skeleton in the bed, and I'm like, okay. Oh, by the way, this trailer is a lie. You think it's gonna be like a pretty good action killing movie? No one, like, basically no one dies. Nothing like no. By the way, there's zero fights. There's zero fights in a movie called The Green Knight. You know, there's zero fights in a movie in a medieval. By the way, I don't like when medieval people talk in like that not accent, but like riddles and poems. So I even hated the movie more. They talk in riddles all the time, and I don't understand what they're talking about. Nor do I care. Just explain what's going on. Oh. Anyways, like I said, she's like, "Thank you," or something. I don't remember what she said. But anyways, he goes off to another adventure, and honestly, she never shows up again because she was kind of worthless. The next thing I think he does, oh yeah, there's a fox that like follows him around, and then eventually like he thinks it's a regular. No, actually, I think after this he finds some naked giants. Yeah, he finds some interesting naked giants. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see.
Oh, you're dead. Exploration runs in my family.
So, anyways, they go and find some naked giants, and oh, if I moved to the right, I would have won. Kill her. Anyways, yeah, they go and meet some giants running around. I think something's gonna happen. They're walking. By the way, it doesn't even explain where they're walking. They're just giants walking in a straight line. They meet them. Green Knight. He goes, "Hey, hey!" And then the giants finally notice him, and they're about to. Looks like they're about to crush him. But then the fox growls at them, and they stop. And it doesn't explain why. Like, oh, by the way, you will sympathize with me if you watch this movie. This movie sucked, and it was a waste of my money. Like, I didn't care about the money. It was more of a waste of my time. But I could not believe my eyes when I saw a 7.7 on IMDb.
I rarely know what I'm looking for, but I always find
Rate this movie so highly. Like, I always trusted it until up to that point. Now, I don't know what to trust anymore. You know. Also, whoever the director is, David, you're actually a scammer. Fuck you. You're so fucking. I passionately hate that movie. Oh. Anyways, like I said, after the fox growls at them, and they back off, and then after that,
An enemy has been slain.
don't attempt anything glorious in
An
my
ally has been slain.
after that, they
breaking them.
hold on. After that, they go to like this place where, this gets weird. I didn't understand it. Hold on. He goes to like some place where there's a lot of people. I'm dead. Oh, it sounds sucks. Anyways, if they go to this place, there's actually like 4 characters that pop up. I have no idea what they're saying. They say some stuff. Eventually, I think he starts sleeping with some chick. I don't remember. And there's a guy who like keeps bringing him like a dead animal, like, you know, for meat. You know what I'm talking about? They keep bringing him meat. And some girl who speaks in riddles. Don't care more. What else happens? This is where he gets some green sash, and she's like, "I made it." He's like, "Huh?" She's like, "Yeah, I made this. Keep it." Oh yeah. She starts speaking in riddles while like jerking him off. And then it's gross. I don't know why they showed it, but like they showed like basically his green sash gives him immortality from being beheaded, because that's what happened to the Green Knight, and so she gave him it so that it would protect him from being beheaded. I think. Yeah, magic and stuff. And basically he cheated on his girlfriend in the beginning or something like that, and I guess maybe the point is that he needs honor to honor his wife or whatever, girlfriend in the beginning, whatever. I don't know. I don't really know. I was like, okay, whatever. So he hooked up some chick. And then after he leaves, the dude who chases him down, who gave him the meat, was like, "What kind of gift you gonna give me?" And he's like, "I don't know, good sir." And then he says, "Oh, I know what you can give me." Gets up close to his face, says some things that I don't really care about, gives him a big old kiss. pretty gay, not gonna lie.
Killing spree.
Didn't expect that. You know, it kind of looked like he was being assault, like you know, kind of like the R word. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I was just like,
An enemy has been
I mean, even the guy says it. I don't really like that. He says, I don't really like that. And then basically he rejects him, and the guy kind of gets a little mad. And then says, "Is this your fox?" And for some reason, this guy had his fox in a bag, for whatever reason. It didn't, and then the fox gets out and gets scared and chases him. And after that, they go walking, and then they're like at some river, and the fox says, after the fox finally talks and says, "Do not go," and he talks in this really creepy voice, which I didn't understand at all. So he's like, "No," and he starts hacking and slashing at the wolf or whatever, the fox. And then the fox runs away and says, "Okay, bye," and then never appears again. And then so anyways, I think at this point he gets to the Green Knight, the Ivern. Yeah, he gets to the Ivern, and then you know what he says? He says, "All right, let's play this game. You behead me, now I behead you." And he says, "Okay." He says, "Wait, I don't want to do it. Wait, just give me a sec." I don't, I'm like, why is he just letting this guy behead him? Like, again, I don't speak metaphors or poems or anything like that. But like, he's like, "Oh, I'll let you behead me." And he says, No, I'm not gonna do it. Then he says, No, I'm actually not gonna do it. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to do it. And then just leaves. No punishment at all. And then basically it shows, and then after that, he returns to his castle, and like, it shows like things where he advances to become a king. His girlfriend gets pregnant. His girlfriend sells off the baby. He becomes a king. He has a son. He has a daughter. All that stuff. And then they get into war, and his whole like palace is going to crap. His whole palace is basically going to crap, right? And then he's just sitting on his throne. He's got a new wife, new queen, by the way, and yeah, his old girlfriend probably got sold off or something. And then he's just sitting. There's a war. People are invading the castle. And then he removes the green sash, and he gets beheaded. He didn't get by like an imaginary heir, and I didn't understand it. All of a sudden, apparently, that was all flashback, and yeah, that was all a flashback. And finally, he's back to the Green Knight, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know." Apparently, he saw into the future. I guess it made no sense. They didn't explain why that was happening. And he says, and then the Green Knight's about to behead him, and he says, "Wait." And then he removes the sash. He removed the sash. He says, "Okay," and he says, "Okay." And then guess what? He says, the Green Knight says, "Nice, but I'm still gonna behead you." And then the movie ends, and I'm like, the movie ends at that point, and so I'm just like, so either way, he has a crap life, and he dies, and he gets beheaded. And I was thinking,
Your team has destroyed a turret.
what did I just watch, and why did I watch? Like, what was the point of this movie? Life sucks, so just get beheaded. Like, it didn't make any sense. There's no narrator. If you watched it, you think it's all action and stuff. It's actually just some dude walking around having an acid trip, going on an adventure, and then eventually gets to an Ivern that says hello and beheads you. And there is there is no point to this story. Yeah, I did not understand the point of the movie, and it very much upset me. And by the way, we left after the credits rolled. Everyone stayed in the theater for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna show you guys reviews after I complete this game, so make sure you stay for that, because the reviews don't make sense either. By the way, when I was going to user reviews on like Jungle Cruise, which had like a 6.0, wow, why is that champ OP? Anyways, yeah, Jungle Cruise had better user reviews, had 4 stars, 3 stars, honestly more 3 stars, and like, okay, average movie with The Rock. Hey, it's got The Rock. I was thinking about watching that. This one had better stars. When you go to, I'll show you guys actually. So when you go, yeah, look at this. Look at this. So much 1 stars. I'm gonna get what they basically say later. Oh, here. So many 1 stars. Everyone says it's the worst movie I've ever seen. Yet, yeah, that's right. Oh, if you go, yeah, some of these critics are like 10 out of 10. David Lowry's retelling of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight deserves to be praised as one of the best fantasy films ever made. The Green Knight epic in miniature, a fantasy all more poignant is moral realities, makes this lesson worth learning. 5 out of 4.5. Like, the Green Knight has its share of flaws. There's a freshness in Lowry's approach that demands to be noticed. No, this movie is trash. Like, bro, I ain't watching some crap movie. Like, Iron Man 1 was better. All like, oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm not a poet. I'm not an English major, but that's not how people watch movies these days. We want like, hey, you know, we want some titties, action, fighting. That's all we want. We don't want this garbage movie with like some kind of hidden message, unless it's like actually somewhat entertaining. I know what people want. Hey, I'm a YouTuber. I know what people want. People don't want this one out of this deeper meaning in movies that don't make any sense unless you do some research behind the scenes. And it was just so awful. Like where'd he go? But yeah, now if you go, okay, so now basically if you go here, 5 star, 5 star, 4 star, 3 star, 3 star, 5 star, right? Like, this is Jungle Cruise, better movie. Like 5 star, 5 star, like I've never seen such a bad movie with a 7.7 on IBDM. You have so many 1 star reviews. It is the most horrible thing ever. And then like Jungle Cruise gets 6.0, and right, like 6.0 whatever, it was some low rating. And basically
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Name's Ezreal. E-Z. Oh, you're dead. No plan for first contact.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
yeah, like the user reviews are so much better. We got scammed going into Green Knight because based off the trailer. So I'm never going to trust like those ratings or whatever ever again. Critics, they're all stupid old people who like, I don't know, they like stupid stuff. Like, I don't know, they like this deeper meaning, and no one cares about that. I hate poetry. Again, like I said, I'm a simple man, you know? I am a simple man. Very simple man. Green, okay, let's see. I love Jungle Cruise. Was funny and cute. Decent action. Good movie. Green Knight is cinema, not a Hollywood movie. Movies are not for us piss ants who want action with no great story.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
You want Yeah, that's true. I watch Suicide Squad. I might do another video on this with Suicide Squad, or another video review, because I actually liked it, and I'll talk about it. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, it made me, when I left the movie, it made me very angry. I thought it was super pointless. There was no point in the story. It made me very angry. I thought something would happen. So yeah, I legit thought something would happen at every nothing ever happened. And if this is what like critics like, they're the biggest losers I've ever seen in my life.
I really hope nobody saw that.
Oh wow. Thanks. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, again, please don't watch Green Knight, but like watch it in some other way. You know what I'm talking about, and just know what I'm talking about, I guess, if you want to. It is the absolute worst movie I've ever seen. And if someone was trying to make art and someone was trying to explain to me, oh, it's art, I want you to go fuck yourself, because that was not art. That was I would rather, I mean, I do enjoy rather playing Pokemon Go on my toilet seat than doing that ever again. You know? Always Rotten Tomatoes for the user reviews. The critic reviews always suck. It's almost always opposite of user reviews. Yes, those critics are
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
the dumbest people I've ever seen in my life. And like, the thing is, it like shoves it into our face. You know, it's like the front page you see at the front, and how should I say it? Like, we're supposed to respect them even though they're all stupid as hell. They don't know what content. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. They don't know what content is. They don't have an eye for content. They don't have an eye for content. They just think, yes, there's something about this vase that is so beautiful. When honestly, I just bought it at IKEA, and there's just water in it, and it cost me $5, you know. If I put flowers in this, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, so beautiful. I paid $7 for it. Oh my god. Actually, it wasn't even $7. It was like $3. I don't remember how it was. It was pretty. It was worth it though. I know it was. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyways, that's my video. Thanks for watching. Bye.